Okay, so here is the new journal that I'm working on. It's 5 by 5, and this is the inside cover page. So I'm going to do a neurographic design, which is really great for anyone that might be suffering from anxiety. I'm going to move this cord over, and hopefully it's not going to make any noise. Okay, so what you want to do is just get yourself a pen. I'm using, this is the Signo. Let me get the Signo. Okay, so this is the Signo. Whoops, keep hitting that stand. All right, and we are going to just draw loops, and we'll continue this over to like that. And then like this. And make sure I'm in camera, which would be good. And then cross over like this. And let's see over here, what can we do? Do that. And then we can come down like this. And we can go like this. I basically want to separate areas so when I color them in, they're not super large. Like here is a little bit of a large space, so I think I want to come in like this and just separate it. And I think that's good. Okay, so I'm going to take out the colored pencils. I told you I took out the Derwent Inktense. So you can, after you color with these, you can also, this is what they look like in case you've never seen them. I will probably be getting another set of pencils just because it's fun to have all these crafting things. I'm not 100% sure I really like these colors. I kind of gravitate towards more vibrant pastels. And this has a lot of, like this section here is kind of dark. Whereas you can see I have a lot of the colors that I like that are a little bit brighter on this side. I also have a very small set of the Stabilo. So I really like the Stabilo, and I think I'll use these also tonight. But what I am sorry that I didn't buy like a larger set. Like I only got 12. I should have gotten like, I don't know, 36, 96, whatever of the colors. But I do like these colors. So I will set them both together. And I love lime green, that color. So I'm going to start by shading in areas with the pencil. And in case you don't know, I do suffer from anxiety. It's terrible. I wake up in the morning and for no reason, I start having an anxiety attack. So what I've been doing is, of course, I got to get back into the craft room and really be serious about it, like I was in the beginning. And I go for long walks. Plus, I became friendly with a girl who lives in California. We've never met, but she writes to, well, she texts me every day. And, you know, we talked about anxiety. And she has it also. She was on, believe it or not, she was on, the doctors put her on Valium. you know, for the anxiety, which I'm surprised that they do that. Anyway, she must have gotten a new doctor and he is not prescribing the Valium. So she has been determined to find ways to get rid of it. So she sends me these really cool videos. Now this is cold press paper, and honestly, if you're going to do something like this, I highly recommend the hot press. So I don't have any hot press sketchbooks right now, and I am in the process of getting some. So what I will do with this is I'm going to wet my brush, and because it's not going through all the nooks and crevices, I'm going to add some water, and look at how it changes. It looks really cool. So yes, I do enjoy playing with watercolor pencils, and I do like, this is the Stabilo. Oh wait, this is the Stabilo. I do like Stabilo, and I do like the Derwent. I'm just not crazy about the colors in the set that I got. That's my only gripe. And let me get my rag. Yeah, so it's been a good day. So that's what I do to help me with my difficult struggle over the years with anxiety. I started working out. So she sends me videos on exercises, and I've been doing that. And she sent me this really cool video of a Buddhist monk hitting the Tibetan bowls. So I was listening to that, and it's really very cool. I will attach the video that I'm talking about in the description below, because I know that I am not the only person that suffers from anxiety. I think it's a epidemic. Most people, not everybody. I have a friend who lives, well, she lives around. Anyway, so she doesn't get anxiety. She had it once in her life, and she's like, oh my God, Linda, I don't know how you deal with it, but I've been dealing with it my entire life, and I'm working on, you know, overcoming it. So anyway, Neurographic art is another wonderful craft to do. It really calms you if you have that situation. And plus, even if you don't have it, I mean, this is not a anxiety channel. This is just, you know, I happen to be talking about real stuff. I can't help it. Sometimes I just babble. And in the house all day by myself. Okay, guys. That looks pretty cool. Let's clean off the brush. And I have to remember to look up and make sure that I am in camera and that you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so we're going to go over here. And we're just going to color. And I have to say that other journal came out so cute. So the recipient is very excited to get it. Now this is one type of neurographic art. You can also color in the corners, make them dark. I may do that. I wonder, you know what? I should have done that. I'm getting ahead of myself. I mean, this is another way of doing it. You don't have to make the corners where they meet. You don't have to do that. There are no rules. It's your sketchbook. You do you. Whatever makes you happy, whatever you like. We all gravitate towards different colors. And that's so it is. That's how it is. Okay, there we go. So let me move on. I'll let that dry, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So let me see. I have a 1.0. So over here in this area where this circle meets, I am going to darken in the corners. And I may have picked up a pen that might be too thick. Let me see how it works with the pen. Yeah, I like that better. And I'm not going to do the other corner. I don't like the way that came out. But I'm going to try and fix it. Like that. Okay. So what I'm going to do is just like one corner. And just make it. Accentuate the corner. Like that. There we go. And we'll do this one. That. And right here where these two lines crossed, I'm going to shade that in. And let's do this one. And this one. So the other thing is I'm really missing my little guy Baxter so much that I decided I'm not going to get a dog right now. I'm not ready for that. My life is busy and I feel terrible, like I used to feel terrible when I would go out and leave the little guy by himself, and he made sure that he made me feel bad before I left. So what I'm thinking about doing is dog sitting. And I get my first little guy, I think it's on the 22nd, in a couple of days. He will stay with me for I think 4 days. I have him. And the poor little guy, somebody burnt him on top of his head, and the new owner adopted him, and he came like that. But he's very friendly, he's cute, and let's see, is this dry? Yeah. And I will introduce him to you as long as he lets me when I get him. He looks like a really cool dog. So now you see how this changes everything when you do the corners? Okay, so let's do this corner. Am I in camera? No. Okay, let's do this corner. Unfortunately, it took the ink. Okay, so now we will go back to coloring. And let's see, we can do this darker green. Yeah, so that's a little bit of excitement going on here at the Crafting Depot. I hope he comes in here and hangs out with me when I'm crafting. And I'm looking forward to making some new books. I actually have the signatures ready for the next journal. I have to get started on that. I think this is a great way to open up a journal and be introduced to this right away. So what's nice about these is I'm going to, on each page I'm going to do some art, but then I'm going to leave space for the person who gets this journal to be able to, write whatever they want in here. They could write positive affirmations. They can write about events that happened or things that they went to, plays. I want it to be happy. Maybe they bumped into an old friend from school, or they're meeting up with people that they haven't seen in a while, or they're going on vacation and you want to take your journal with you. The only thing is, don't do as I do. Make sure that you do not leave it on the plane. I left my sketchbook on the plane, and I tried not to get all upset, but you know what? I am upset because I had some drawings in there that I'm going to miss. But hopefully, what happened to my... Where did it go? Oh, here it is. I was looking for my brush. Hopefully, whoever gets it is inspired maybe by some of my artwork in there, and it will encourage them to start drawing. There we go. Look at how nice that looks, especially when you put the water on it. Am I on camera? Yes. It looks super nice when you add water to it. The colors just start becoming more vibrant. I also have to fill out an application for my Amazon store. I mean, I'm a qualified YouTuber. I just haven't done it. I've been procrastinating. I'm promoting all these things. I'm not getting anything for it. That should tell you something. I like them. The stuff that I'm promoting. I just wish that the colors in here were a little different. Okay. There we go. And moving along. Let's check out the Derwents. You know what? I'm going to go for this blue. And where should I go? Go over here. Okay, so this is all not painted, all colored. You can see before I added water what it looks like. Now after adding the water, it looks really cool. It's a nice blue. Kind of reminds me of the beach. It's so sad what has happened to our beach. I was down there last night with my neighbor, and we walked the beach, and we were like so saddened by how the hurricane has literally destroyed it. I mean, not joking, not exaggerating. Where there were trees are gone. I saw a house on its side. The entire house moved on its side, and you could see that they put a lot of money into it, and they had somebody. They spent a lot of money having the house put on stilts, and it just took the house and turned it on its side. I mean, good grief, I couldn't even believe it. And then right next door to the same house, there are other homes on cement stilts like that one, and they're standing. So I'm guessing that whoever put in those stilts is probably going to have a lawsuit. I don't know if they'll win, but I don't understand why that happened. We shall see. Yeah, so the parking lot is huge down there, right? And it's filled with sand, if you can believe it. Filled. A huge parking lot filled with sand. So we talked to the guy that was on the truck, one of the young men on the truck, like, what are you guys doing? And he said, we're moving the sand from the parking lot over to here, and then we're going to spread it out all over the beach. And what's sad is the sand that I'm used to down here looks like it's white. It's gorgeous. And the new sand that they're putting down looks like it's from up north. It's brown. If you're familiar with the beaches up north, the sand is totally different. Down here, it's like a mixture of quartz crystal. And it's gorgeous. Okay, let's get a yellow. So that, that's what's going on. Okay, this one I went over. We'll fix it. Yeah, it was an interesting evening. We took a lot of pictures and then went out to eat. And the restaurant, fortunately, nearby was still standing and doing well. And that was on the water. So go figure. I don't know if I mentioned this. The same girl that I was out with last night, she owns a lot of property. And one of her units, she has a unit next door to me, and then she has property elsewhere. So one of her other units, which is not far from where I live, out of all 500 units in that development, only her unit got destroyed. And she's thinking it's from a tornado. That, there was a lot of tornadoes down here also when we had the hurricane. We had 3 hurricanes, actually. And it took her roof off. It took her ceiling. I might have mentioned this already. If I did, I apologize. But inside her house, it took the ceiling down. Light fixtures fell. It was terrible. And she had no insurance. So she's fortunately getting aid from FEMA. All right. So I'm going to switch back and forth from the Derwent to the Stabilos. And I'm going to use this. Is that the same blue? I thought, no. Let me use this one. I want to use the lighter blue. So here we go. Okay, filled in the light blue. Now let's just go over there. Go over it with some paint. I keep saying paint, water. And just carefully use the tip of the brush. And that looks really nice. And then what's interesting is I can take the paint and just go into the corner where the ridges are. And just fill that in. Actually, you could do that even with regular watercolor paint. What am I saying? So, there we go. So this is the Derwent Fuchsia. I don't know, it doesn't look like fuchsia to me. It looks like a burgundy. So let's see, maybe after I add paint, I keep saying paint, maybe after I add water it gets brighter. So let's see. Okay, moving along. There we go. Now, I wonder if I do it a little bit harder in certain areas. Let's see. The corners. Make it a little bit darker. And come in here like that. Whoops. Let me see about erasing that. If it erases. Nope, not that much. A little bit. Okay, it did erase a little. And then let me go around the circle like that. Try to make it darker. And then let's apply water and see. Let's see how that works out. Let's go down here a little darker. Like that. Okay, wait, let's go in here. Okay, there we go. Now, we're going to apply the water. And there is your fuchsia. Yes, I like it. And probably what you could do is after you apply the water, you could always go back in and go over the areas that you want to get darker. Whoops. Let me get my napkin so I don't make a mess. And just very carefully around the edges, just use your tip of your brush. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, and I think I'm going to go, let me see, I have, this is sun yellow, and this is sherbet yellow. So I think I'm going to try this sherbet yellow, and we'll go inside. Inside the circle. Okay, and then we will add water. Make sure that your brush is clean. Like that. And then I was thinking you could take some of the other color and just like blend it. Why not? Grab some of that other color and just bring it around. Purposely dragging it into there. I like that. It gives it more dimension. Okay, let's move on. Let's go back over here and let's see what color do we have. We have this one, which is poppy red, and that's what the tip looks like, and that's what the other end of the pencil looks like. So let's go over here and let's see what poppy red looks like. Yeah, so again, I am having a sale in my Etsy shop, which ends December 15th. Everything in my store is now 25% off, and I'm basically giving stuff away. So if you are interested, now is a perfect time to take advantage of that. You'll get some really good deals. Okay, here we go. So now I'm going to, and I'm putting my pencils over there so that I don't use the same one again. That's pretty. And let's get over here. Let me see. There. So I'm going to go into the Stabilos, and they do not put the colors of the pencil. They call this 1600/221. Can you see that? Yeah. Okay, I know I did this color already over here, but you know what? I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do it again over here. And I might add a second color to it. Let's see, maybe I will do that. I'm thinking maybe I'll add the red. And see how that comes out. Maybe not. Maybe I'll put yellow. Okay, yeah, let's try the yellow. So I'll put this yellow. This is sun yellow, and this is the Derwent. So I'm going to go in here with the yellow, and I'm just going to go around and mix it with the orange. I'm just going to go in the middle, like that. Okay, let's add the water. Let's see how this turns out. Nice. It's a blend of both colors, which is really cool. Very cool. And I think when I'm done, I'm going to go over these pen lines and just make them a little bit thicker. Very nice. I really like that. Okay. So now we know we can add two colors, right? Just like that. And we did it over here. But this one, we did a little bit differently. Okay, moving along. Let's see, what do we have? What colors? We have this. What is this? This might be too close. This is Sienna Gold. All right, so instead of going here, maybe what I'll do is I'll go over here. I'll put the Sienna Gold. Okay, now that we have the Sienna Gold in the Derwent, we're going to add some water and make it really pop. Then we have to figure out what color we're going to put in here. I really like these colored pencils. I think they're a lot of fun. They're easy to use. And it's a great way to get started, or an introduction to watercolor. You know, some of those that are very good watercolor artists may argue with me, but you know what? I think it's good for anyone that's intimidated to get started. Okay, so we got that. Now we have, what colors? I don't know. This is Baked Earth. I think it might be too dark. Oh, let's try this one. This is mustard. This is the Derwent. So let's see what mustard looks like. We might have to add another color. Maybe some green. Mustard looks like brown. Okay, we'll put mustard over there, and then we will pull out a green. So this is Ionian green. Am I saying it right? Okay. Let's just add a little bit of this green on the top, a little bit on the bottom, on the sides, maybe a little bit here and there. And now let's see what happens. We added two colors. Oh, that's cool. Yes, that is cool. Yes, it is. The little bit of green added to it gives it some interest. Is that the right word? Character. Maybe character is better. Yeah, I like that. That's good. Okay, moving along. Okay, so I'm going to do teal green. Now we're adding water. And let's see. Okay, so this is without water. And let's see what water looks like. Boy, these colors I'm starting to like. I take back what I said. I haven't played with these in a while. Look how pretty that is. That's teal. I'm sure you're all saying to yourselves, what is she talking about? Okay, nice. I'm really liking this. This is a beautiful color. There we go. Very nice. Okay, so up here we're going to do, this is Field Green, Derwent watercolor pencil. Looks so different when you put the water on. There we go. Okay, let's add water. Let's see how this looks. Okay, staying. I need to remember to always be focused so you can see what I'm doing. Pretty. Okay, that was Field Green. I should really do a swatch of these colors. This is Deep Indigo. Deep Indigo. That's like a dark gray. Yeah, let's try it. Indigo is a nice color. It's a gray. It's like a gray blue. I did not realize I was recording. Okay, here we go. I got very quiet. I got into it. See, that's what happens. I bring this up. Hope I didn't say any bad words. Sometimes I sound like a truck driver. Okay, here we go. All right, I think that looks pretty cool. Let's move along here and grab another color. Okay, so I just colored this one. It's chili red, and I think I'm going to take some of what's left on the brush, dab it off, and just add, that might be too much, and just spread it around. Kind of just, you know, dimming the orange, the yellow, so it's not so. Let's get a little bit more of this. Bringing the yellow down just a little bit. Wet the brush and spread that around. It just adds a little bit of softness to that yellow. And that's just by blending the little bit of that chili red. Let's go in here like that and just move it around like so. Cool. We're almost done. Okay, I think I've been on here for quite some time. I just wanted to finish this up and let you see what some fun neurographic art can be for your anxiety. I think it comes out fantastic. I mean, in a big, large picture, this would look beautiful on a wall. So I just want to thank you again for stopping by, and I only ask you, if you do enjoy what I do, to hit the like and subscribe button. Also, I'm on X, Twitter, which is Twitter. I'm sorry. I'm on X, TikTok, Pinterest, Instagram, and what else? YouTube. I think that covers them all. It's in my description below. I also have an Etsy shop, so if you're interested, everything is on sale, 25% off until December 15th, and that includes shipping, all within the United States. So with that, I wish you an amazing day. If you are still here, thank you. And with that, I will see you on the next one. Okay, bye-bye.